It's a warm June afternoon here in Hudson. It's time for the 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament semifinal between two teams that are very similar. NMC Lucek versus NMC Reitenbach. We're not going to confuse them at all today, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. It's been 2 weeks since my last call, which saw my Holy Name broadcasting career end at the hands of St. Vincent St. Mary. Now it's time to go into some freelance work, and we're here with the Diamond League, ready for some action in the Summer League. First pitch of the game is a strike to Chase Heffelfinger, 0-1 count. On the mound for the home team, Nate Downing, number 24. He looks to have an impressive performance today as he begins his summer leading into his junior year at Canton Hoover. And he quickly up 0-2 in the count. Been a lot of good pitchers for both of these teams so far in the tournament, and it looks to be the case today. Misses off the plate this time around. Win over G2 Midwest and an RBI. That was a 5-2 win earlier this weekend. The pitch. Swing and a miss, cuts on one outside the other batter's box. It's 1 up, 1 down for NMC. That's the exact start you want to have if you're Reitenbach. Just get things going underway defensively. That's a big K to get. Now Aiden Friedland, the upcoming junior at Canton Hoover, steps in for his first cuts. Kind of miss low on his first offering, 1-0 count. A lot of players from the Hoover team on this roster, and Hoover coming off a great year of their own. Ground ball right side, scooped up at first, and a simple touch of the bag retires Friedland for out number 2. Nice job over at first base by Quinton Albert to see it in the glove and to step on first is not a difficult play, but it's a play that needs to be made. And now, with 2 away, up steps Landon Fries, the additional hitter. Additional hitter, designated hitter, added hitter, whatever you want to call it. He's not going to be in the field, but he's going to be hitting. They're going to say he cuts through. 0-1 count. Nice job there by Downing to get him to somewhat chase. Tried holding back, but couldn't in the end. The pitch. Left side, in the air it goes to left field. Courtney gets underneath it and retires Fries and the side alike. 3 up, 3 down. We go into the middle of the first. 0-0 ball game, and Reitenbach looks to get their day going at the sticks. Back on in the home half of the first, 0-0. Nate Downing, a great half inning on the mound. K, grounder, and a fly out. And now they turn things over to the offense as Reitenbach looks to get an early lead in this game. It'll be Aaron Holden, the pitcher for Lucek. Holden's had a nice tournament so far. 1 inning pitched with no damage and 2 Ks in the 5-2 win over G2 Midwest Prospects earlier this weekend. He looks to replicate that form and will look to be a larger sample size. The pitch. Ground ball hit to the backstop. Contact is all you really need in the high school game. We're going to call it the high school game. It's juniors in coming year in this league, mainly with an occasional sophomore you'll see. Look at my roster, there is one, and it is Holden. So you'll be playing against some older competition. That's how high school works. You see a lot of these programs fielding freshmen and sophomores. Culture change in the sport. Nice curveball. The zone freezes him for out number 1. That's a loud K. It looked like it was going out and just dipped at the last moment. That's exactly what you need from any off-speed pitch. And Jaron Holden painted the corner perfectly. And now here comes Latarina, his first cuts. Dips just a little bit too low this time around. It'll be a 1-0 count to begin this at-bat. The pitch. Popped right side. First baseman will see it over the dugout fence. Foul. So Katarina, an upcoming senior at New Philadelphia, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, a stolen bag, and a 12-0 win over Ohio Hurricanes. And yesterday had a great outing on the mound. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, 5 Ks. It was a great day yesterday for this Reitenbach roster. Combined over 2 games, 27-0 win. That's impressive to have 27 runs unanswered in tournament play against some top teams. Check swing, foul to the backstop. Matthews will jog and try and get the foul ball as he's in the on-deck circle. We're still looking for our first hit of the ball game. Curveball misses upstairs. We'll have to wait it still. Holden wasting no time. Back on the bump. Will deliver. Just missed a little bit too low. A good miss at that. It's about finding the sweet spot, what the ump is going to call, and time will be called. So Lucek's catcher, Friedland, will go and talk to his pitcher for a brief moment. In tournament play, it's about keeping your composure. Big time. When you're probably going to see a 1-run game. It's the top 4 teams left. Payoff pitch is hit to the right field on a bloop and just foul. So to try and do it again with another 3-2 pitch, I don't mind that spot at all for that to fall. It's in no man's land. You see the right fielder going to get it, second base going on over. You can't even see first base go for it. But at the same time, if he can get a little bit more on it, that right center field gap looking pretty nice for extra bases. Once again, we have the payoff pitch. Misses outside, he loses them. So Katarina with 1 away will go to first base. He'll sprint there. And Reitenbach has some life on the base path. Now Isaac Matthews, the third baseman, steps in. Yesterday, combined in the 2 games, 3 hits, a triple, 2 RBIs, and 3 stolen bags. The pitch. Curveball. It's a nice pitch. 1 away, 1 on. In the on-deck circle after Matthews is Owen Courtney, who has plenty of power to his game. We'll get to him when he's up next. Runner goes. Misses up inside. The throw goes wide to the left, so it's another stolen bag for Katarina. He had one yesterday and now has one today. He is now in scoring position for Matthews. Matthews, as we said, had those 2 RBIs. Why not get another one today? Holden will check the runner. Misses outside this time around. This is the start that Reitenbach wants after having their leadoff hitter retired on strikes. You need to respond somehow. Bunt being showed, pulled back in the zone. Nice job to find the lower portion of it. So now we have a 3-1 count. with the power of Courtney in the on-deck circle, you do not want to have another runner get on base. That is the absolute worst case scenario right now if you're Lucek. Ground ball, left side over to short. To two. We have a rundown over in between second and third. Goes back to three. Coming at two. It's everyone safe all the way around. First choice gives two runners for Owen Courtney to work with as he steps into the box. Don't even know how you scored that. Nonetheless, he's on. It's a failed fielder's choice, and now the four-hitter Owen Courtney steps in. And the worst words you can hear right now if you're Lucek is the power of Owen Courtney. He had a home run in his first game of the summer season. Chopped foul, so no count. But you can hear the fans say that was a gutsy call the way they ran at him, and it ended up not paying off. Still stand to Matthew. Double play ball still in effect potentially. Lucek would love a ground ball. A typical 6-4-3 would get them out of the inning. The 0-1. Smacked right side. It falls in front of the right fielder for a base hit. They will send him now. They'll call him back. It's still a base hit for Owen Courtney as it loads the bases. Originally, tried letting it out, but his third base coach met him well down the line, told him go on back, and that was probably the right call as we have bases loaded, one away for Travis Sloan, the right fielder. Sloan 3 hits yesterday, including a triple and an RBI. You have a lot more than one RBI with one swing of the bat if things go his way. We have bases loaded, one away, the pitch. Just clips the inside corner, nothing in one count. How does Jaron Holden respond to the adversity? He should have 2 outs behind him, but instead 1. Can he get out of the jam? It's going to be a big question. Like I said earlier, he is the only sophomore, I believe, next year, that is, on either of these rosters. He's the youngest kid on the field. He has plenty to prove. The 1-1. Left side in foul territory will go out of play near the football field. Actually, will land in line with the away bleachers. For Sloan, it goes to the pitch. Swing. So as Sloan is retired on strikes, up steps Albert. Had to put out over first base on Freiland. Give his team a lead with 2 away. The pitch. Finds a zone, nothing in 1 count. Holden starting to settle back in. 2 Ks with 2 outs. In the on-deck circle waits the catcher Brady Eckert. The pitch from Holden. Center field. Bases loaded jam. End of 1 in Hudson. We have a 0-0 ball game. We'll be back on in a minute to bring you the second inning. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up in the top of the second inning for NMC Lucek. It's a battle of NMCs in the semifinal 0-0 ball game. Thus far, I am Nathan Smee. The call for you this afternoon here on SmeeSports YouTube. It's an exciting day. You don't want to miss the rest of this action. After this, you'll see a great game. Release and Longhorns, two of the best programs in all of Northeast Ohio for travel baseball, will go at it here at 6 o'clock first pitch. And then 8:30 is the championship game for the tournament. It's going to be an exciting finish to an exciting tournament to kick off the Diamond League season. Downing picking up where he left off, finds the corner, nothing in one count. The box is Wilkerson. The pitch. Ground ball goes to the left side. Matthews throws across the diamond. A high catch is there by Albert to retire the leadoff hitter Wilkers for out number 1. Wilkerson. So far, 4 up, 4 down. Now up steps the pitcher, Jaron Holden. The pitch. Runs in on it, he backs out on it. It's be a 1-0 count. Holden 2 Ks last inning and got out of the jam. Looks to give himself some help with some offense. Skips on and low, it's a 2-0 count. After Holden, it goes to Chaz Smith, the third baseman. Holden had a hit and 2 RBIs in 11-1 win over the Diamond Boys team earlier this tournament. There's a reason that he is in the box. He can definitely hit the ball, and as of right now, Downing not pitching to him. It's a 3-0 count. Here comes the delivery. Finds the outside corner. A nice job behind the dish as well on a little bit of a frame. So now a 3-1 count. Downing trying to battle back into this at-bat. Ground ball hit to the right side. Katarina throws on over to Albert and retires Holden for out number 2. It's a simple play, but nonetheless, it gets the job done. 5 batters faced so far from Nate Downing. No one on base. And Chaz Smith will try and change this. The junior at Edison pitched 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, and 4 Ks in the 5-2 win over Midwest Prospects earlier this tournament. He'll start down in the count, 0-1. The on-deck circle after him, it goes to Ryan Anderson. The nod from Downing. Here is the delivery. Goes to the backstop. This is just a little bit outside the glove reach of Eckert. But so far, looking at the scores we've seen so far in this tournament, a low-scoring affair. Would not be surprised, though, to see a run happen this inning and then next inning have a bunch. A good miss. Ooh, definitely close, but nonetheless not finding the sweet spot. One K, then a ground out, fly out, and 2 more ground outs. Right field, it will fall for a base hit. An excellent effort, and right, not enough. And going to second base is Chaz Smith. The throw is not in time as it goes wide, and he will stay put over at 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 away. That will be the first hit and the first base runner of the ball game for Lucek, and it comes at a big time. It was an excellent effort by Sloan over in right field, just laying out for the ball. There's only so much he could do to get it. And it'll go down as a double for Smith. Now Ryan Anderson with a runner in scoring position has a chance to open the scoring for Lucek. The pitch from Downing. Finds the corner. 0-1 count. As we said last inning for Jaron Holden, it's how do you respond to adversity behind you? Holden had the bases loaded behind him. Runner in second after pitching so well to begin the game. How does Downing reply to it? After Anderson, it goes to Evan Fuller. Downing keeping a close eye on Smith. Over at 2. It's skied in the infield. Short and 3 will run for it. Matthews calls him off and sees it into the glove. And the damage is avoided. Side retired. Middle of 2 in Hudson. Still a 0-0 ball game. Home half of the second inning here in Hudson. We've had some exciting offense, but still, somehow and some way, no runs on the board. A nice double to right field last inning, and then a couple base hits for Reitenbach. Otherwise, it's been a great game defensively. Both pitchers have gotten out of jams. So now it goes back to Jaron Holden, who has 2 Ks to his name so far. First pitch is skied. It's going right towards our camera, and foul. Luckily, it stays on over there. I am not going to go touch that. I'm just glad it did not hit my camera. Otherwise, Mr. Brady Eckert, hey, he lives in Strong's. He can help me out. Same city guy. He can help me out by getting me a new camera if he hits it. But Brady Eckert, he's going into a senior year at Strongsville High School. In the game against Avon Lake that they ended up winning in extra innings, he was the winning run of that ball game as he stole home on a pass ball. Him and teammate Murphy Kelly were the 2 runners who scored for the Mustangs. That's impressive given the likes of Cubson and Fisher also in that Strongsville program. Strongsville baseball unfortunately had their year ended against Medina Highland in the next round. But definitely plenty to look forward to next year at Strongsville. Eckert had a great year for them. In that playoff game, 1 for 2, 2 walks in the run. The kid knows how to hit. The pitch from Holden misses outside and goes past. Holden looking for his 3rd K of the ball game. The pitch. Walks him. So just as he did against Avon Lake, Brady Eckert draws a walk, and the leadoff man for the first time in any part of an inning is aboard. So Reitenbach in the right direction right now, and now Grant Lahody stepping in for his first cuts. Junior at Avon Lake. Wasn't too happy seeing Eckert upon the first practice of the year given how his season ended for his varsity team. But I'm sure right now things are fine. Goes into center field and caught on a line. Nice job by Heffelfinger in center to retire him for out number 1. So with 1 away, now here comes Brody Stevenson, the designated hitter. 2 hits in the 12-0 win over Ohio Hurricanes in the tournament. That is his marquee attribute, I guess, for lack of a better word right now. That's what he's known for in the tournament. Holden will come set, now the pitch. In the zone, freezes him. He knew it was in the zone, but now it's how he responds. that will decide the at-bat. But Holden thus far has pitched an excellent game for Lucek. The pitch. Swing and a miss, gets him a chase outside. That is his third K of the ball game. And out number 2, after allowing the leadoff walk, he has settled back in. Now Ferris Tabata, the senior at Strongville, steps in for his first cuts. And as well, for those of you wondering, I am calling the grade levels what they are next year. Runner goes, a throw. It's a nice throw, just a little bit too high. And Eckert's in with a stolen bag, and he will be in scoring position for Reitenbach. But it's definitely awkward to say that the class of 26 are juniors, 25 seniors. I was a senior 2 weeks ago, now I'm gone. Look at that. It's crazy to think. The pitch. Misses off the plate this time around. Once again, the game after it's at 6 p.m. We have 2 juggernauts of Northeast Ohio travel baseball. Longhorns and as well release baseball. Eckert's in a rundown between second and third. The throwback to 2 is not in time. Eckert dances and plays with fire, but nonetheless, the double doesn't get him. He's back at 2. Something about base running in this ball game. I have a feeling it's going to come back and be the deciding factor of this game. One team's going to try something that's either going to be genius and work or not so genius and not work, and that's going to be the deciding factor of the ball game. That's how this game script's right. We have a 1-0 pass ball wins the game written all over it. Now that can easily change with one swing of the bat, and it definitely will now that I've said it. The pitch. Freezes them in the inside corner. Nice get-right pitch for Holden. He'll come set, check back, and now deliver. This is outside, so both Strongsville boys reach on walks. Now we go back to the top of the lineup. Last inning, it was a strikeout looking, and now here we go. 2 on, 2 away. The pitch from Holden. Misses low, 1-0 count. Meister 3 hits yesterday. He's looking for his 4th in 2 days. Fouls off the catcher's head, I think. Maybe got blue a little bit as well. Caterina awaits in the on-deck circle. One swing of the bat can change the trajectory of the ball game. Still 0-0, the pitch. Ground ball right side, a little bit too much curve to it as it clips off the metal dugout. So the lefty, Lemeister, looking to get a hold of one. Tabata over at first and Eckert over at second. Holden, 3 Ks to his name thus far, looking to get out of the jam. Ground ball right back up to him. Do we have a pitcher fielding play? Yes, we do, ladies and gentlemen. Jared Holden sees it into the glove off the turf and retires the side once again. Lucek gets in a little bit of a jam, but gets out of it with some good defense. End of 2 in Hudson. Still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the lineup, due up in the top of the third here in Hudson for NMC Lucek. Still a 0-0 ball game between the aforementioned Lucek and NMC Reitenbach here in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament semifinals. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. It's been a back and forth game thus far. Both teams putting runners in scoring position, but neither team able to get the job done and get a run on the board. And that is a big testament to defense we've seen today, not only from the position players, but as well on the mound. Both pitchers dealing a good game, 4 combined Ks and 1 putout that just happened from Holden last inning. It's an 0-1 count, the pitch. Now an 0-2 count, Downing getting back to his best as he's trying to retire Fuller. It's Fuller, Couch, and Heffelfinger, and then top. Downing gets set once again. Now the pitch. Smash right side on a line and foul. Good contact. He's got to straighten that out. A lot of contact has favored the right field line today, and I don't expect that to change seeing how these pitchers have dealt. The pitch from Downing misses outside. That's his first real miss of the at-bat. Now it's a 1-2 count. Fuller, 2 hits, including a double and 4 RBIs in the 11-1 win earlier this tournament. Pop-up goes right back to Downing. He sees it in the glove, uses 2 hands, and retires a leadoff hitter for out number 1. We had a pitcher fielding play to end the bottom of the second, and we have one to begin the third. Now with a 1 away, up steps Gavin Couch, the right fielder. The pitch from Downing. Spins on in and clips the top of the zone. Nothing in 1 count. Couch in the win over Diamond Boys. 3 innings pitch, no hits, 1 run, and 3 Ks. Once again, right side foul. Pretty much all contact has been made towards right field or in foul territory on the right side. Downing gets set and delivers. Curveball freezes him. An excellent pitch for strike 3. It's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. With Nate Downing dealing the way he is, with the ball moving the way it is, it's going to be nearly impossible for Lucek to time it up. It's just an excellent curveball, and that's all you really need to have. A fastball and 1 or 2 good off-speed pitches. And it continues to deal an 0-1 count now. So Parker Heffelfinger in the box, his brother Chase waiting in the on-deck circle. This time it's fouled on over us, nowhere near my camera, which is a very good thing. Both Parker and Chase Heffelfinger are juniors at Canton Hoover. Once again, Hoover, a great year, ending, I believe, at the hands of Twinsburg earlier in the tournament. In Twinsburg, they're still in the tournament in the Final Four. Shout out to Twinsburg. An awful off season for them with what happened with the passing of their coach. And to respond the way they did, just all the respect in the world to Twinsburg and the program for all they've done to battle adversity. And definitely our prayers are still with them and the community after the tragedy of December. Downing comes set. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses upstairs. Now we're hearing some life from the Lucek dugout. It's protect time for Heffelfinger. The pitch. Misses outside. He's aboard with a 2-out walk. So that will be only the second base runner of the game for NMC White, if you will. And now we go back to the top. Chase Heffelfinger struck out swinging his first time up, looks to move his brother across the base path. Downing gets set and delivers, misses low but blocked. Get 1-0 count. Nice block by Eckert. Blocking catchers is an unsung thing. If your catcher can't block, you're going to give up runs. It's inevitable. Brady Eckert did a great job this year in the time that he had behind the dish for Strongsville. That's a big reason why they were so successful competing in the GCC. Misses off the plate this time around. Downing needs to find his stride again. He's had these kind of stretches in the game where you have 3 or 4 strikes and then 3 or 4 balls, but still finds an out based on contact. A good miss at that from Downing. Just can't miss the corner. I believe that's the second time he's missed in that similar spot. Just needs to move it a little bit more in, I'm assuming. Downing keeping a close eye over at first. The pitch. Misses low. It's 2 walks in a row. Now Aiden Friedland steps in for his second cuts. A ground out over to first base, his first time up. Now Eckert will go and talk to his pitcher. As well, stay tuned for the rest of this afternoon's baseball coverage at 6 o'clock. Longhorns, they have a big game against Release, and the winner of that game takes on the winner of the NMC battle at 8:30 for a chance to win the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament, a tournament in its 19th year, sponsored by Tim Lally Chevrolet. In the Diamond League, which is basically a tournament league, to win this one to begin the year would be a huge accomplishment for any team that's still left. It's Heffelfinger squared on the base path as Friedland looks to move them along. He'll start down 0-1 in the count. And the story still of this game remains pitchers overcoming runners behind them. Each inning, 1 or 2 runners have been on for each team. It's been tough to kind of get out of, especially going back to that first inning where Reitenbach had the bases juiced with, I believe, 1 away. But Jaron Holden on the mound for them did a great job to get out of the inning. Last inning, some damage done, but Reitenbach's pitcher Downing got out of it, forcing contact. Just misses outside again. Maybe a little bit low as well. That's the sweet spot he has been hitting all day. Unfortunately for him, that's not the sweet spot the ump is going with. The pitch from Downing. Chopped, foul.
All right, let's go, Nate. One more, Nate.
If Friedland can do his job, it goes to Landon Fries. For Reitenbach next inning, Katarina Matthews and Courtney due up, so it's a 2, 3, and 4 hitters. The pitch. Misses outside the dirt. Eckert, the back throw, sails into center field, but Heffelfinger will stay put. It's a good idea from Eckert. If he keeps the throw down, it's a competitive throw.
Go, Nate.
It's a full count, 3 and 2. Downing trying to get out of the jam and not load the bases. Misses outside. The payoff pitch is a ball. So it's 3 straight walks, and Landon Fries will step in. Would not be surprised, though, to see a mound visit. Time call, but it's for a courtesy run.
Go, relax out there.
So that gives more time for NMC Reitenbach to potentially go and talk to Downing. They're going to stay content. So it'll be Jacob Bruner, the junior at Norwayne. He'll be the courtesy runner. The pitch, swing and a miss. So Fry is looking to open the scoring for NMC Lucek. The pitch just misses off the plate. From the story of this inning, just missing. Downing will come set once again, still trying to work out of the jam, misses outside the dirt.
Slide over, Nate. Move over, Nate, let's go.
Downing needs to get it right pitch. Even if it's a hittable ball, with the bases loaded, I would not mind something challenging. Try and find that high inside corner if you need. Foul away to the right side. Might hit a car. It does not. But still, that will definitely help Downing's case. 1 strike closer to retiring the side. Downing will come set. The delivery. Ground ball chopped off the ankle. So now Downing 1 strike away from retiring the side. If Fries gets on, it will go to Ryan Wilkerson. Downing comes set. Now the pitch. Strike 3 finally finds the outside corner. It comes at a big time. The bases loaded behind him as Downing gets out of the inning unscathed. Middle of 3 in Hudson. Somehow, in some way, we still have a 0-0 ball game. Bottom 3 at Hudson High School. Still a 0-0 ball game between 2 NMC teams, Lucek and Reitenbach, in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament semifinals. First pitch of this half of the inning is fouled to the backstop netting. It's a 0-1 count to begin this at-bat on Mason Katarina, who walked and stole the bag his first time up. After him, Matthews and Courtney do up this inning. The pitch from Holden. Curveball misses out. Been a couple storylines of this ball game, and one of the main ones has been that outside corner. What is in the zone and what's not? Both pitchers have struggled to find their groove out there. But last inning, Downing, when it mattered most, finally found that sweet spot and got the call on the outside corner to get out of the jam. And now Reitenbach, with some momentum behind them, looks to get the sticks rolling here as they need some runs. The pitch from Holden. Hits him. So it's a leadoff hit by pitch from Mason Katarina. It's a hard 90, but nonetheless, he stands on first base. I believe from what I'm hearing, that means he's been hit one day, every day this weekend, at least once each day. There you go. You can call him Brandon Geyer. Remember him from the mid-2010s with the Cleveland Indians at the time. Had a great career there of just getting hit by pitches. It worked. It got him on the base path. So we have 1-0 count to begin this at-bat on Isaac Matthews, the third baseman. There's bound to be a run soon. Both teams have looked dangerous. As the runner goes low, the throw, it might be in time. No, it is not. The speed of Katarina is too much. 2 stolen bags on the afternoon. So now a runner in scoring position for Matthews. 1 swing of the back and change things. Like I said earlier, 2 RBIs yesterday. This would be a great time for his third. Holden misses low on him. Jaron Holden has done a nice job today, kind of, if you will, pulling above his weight class. Sophomore among juniors and seniors as he finds the inside corner of the zone. He's done a nice job settling into this game. It's a pressure situation. It's a big tournament in a tournament league. You want to win everyone, but especially this one, the one that's been around for arguably the most time, 19 years of this tournament being a thing. Owen Courtney, the home run hitter, waits in the on-deck circle. The pitch from Holden. Misses outside, it's in the dirt. The first two batters aboard for Reitenbach, and timely call. Lucek's coach will go and talk to Holden. It could be a call to the bullpen as there has been some action. You can at least see number 11, Evan Fuller, tossing back, but it's not the man on the mound. A little bit too far for us to see who it is. And we will find out who it is. It's a call of the bullpen in the bottom of the third inning. It's a 0-0 ball game, but 2 on. We'll step aside and allow the pitcher to warm up. The call to the bullpen has been made for NMC Lucek. Jacob Runer, he ran earlier in the inning. He now comes in to pitch. The junior at Norwayne looks to come in a pressure situation and make an impact. I believe Norwayne as well, one of many teams make a deep run in the OHSAA playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, they lost to Padua in regionals. I'm going to double check that as we are back underway. Bruner checking the runner, thought about throwing back, gets off the mound and will not. Correction, no. Norwayne, I believe they played Padua at some point, but did not lose to them in the playoffs. I believe they ended their year against Perry by 1. There it is. But still an impressive year for them nonetheless, making it 2 regionals. As a rising junior, he looks to make a big impact with them next year in a winnable division, as the divisions are changing for baseball next year in the OHSAA. Foul contact made by Courtney. Actually, no. So now 2 runners in scoring position via pass ball. Owen Courtney had the homer earlier in the tournament, but a simple poke would give them the lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a drop third. The throw to 1 is in time. No action over at third base. Katarina will stay put. It's out number 1. It's been a long time in the works, and Lucek 1 out closer to getting out of the jam. So it'll be Bruner's first K of the afternoon upon entry. Now up steps Travis Sloan, struck out swinging his first time up. The pitch from Bruner. Swing and a miss, a hefty cut on the foul tip. Nothing in one count. Sloan had the RBI yesterday on his triple. He looks to replicate it here. The pitch. Left side, it gets through, third and short. One run will score, and they'll hold the second. It's an RBI single for Travis Sloan to give NMC Reitenbach the 1-0 lead. It's been a long time coming, but finally, with one out in the bottom of the third, we have a run. Excellent hitting to go the opposite way. It's a simple poke. It just gets through, and there you go. It's a 1-0 lead now for the favorites. Now time is called. So now Quinton Albert steps up for his second cuts, flew out to center field his first time up. Still runners at the corners now, and now runners at second and third. So now we're in the same exact situation we just were. It's skied into right field. The right fielder will go and slide for it. Runner will tag from third. The play will not happen. Reitenbach now leads it 2-0 as Matthews does a nice job seeing into the glove of the right fielder and able to sprint down home with a sac fly for Quinton Albert. Those are two big runs that Reitenbach has been waiting for this whole ball game. Now with two away, it goes back to Brady Eckert, who walked and stole a bag his first time up. Runner at third, and the runner at third will score. It's an Oppo Taco for Brady Eckert, an RBI single with two away. The skies are opening for Reitenbach. 3 runs this inning. They now lead it 3-0. Hitting 101. Take it the opposite way if that's the contact you can make. It's pretty much the same exact hit that Sloan had, just flipped. A righty compared to a lefty. Runner goes, the throw on a line is not in time. It was in the perfect place by Friedland, but the pace of Eckert too much. 2 stolen bags for him now. So once again, we have a runner in scoring position for Reitenbach as Lahode looks to get another run on the board. And now a foul goes off the netting. I've said it many times throughout this broadcast. It was only a matter of time before Reitenbach put plenty of runs on the board, and their inning came. Nice block by Freiland behind the dish to keep it in front of him. But how will Lucek reply in the 4th? They're going to need to be mindful of 2 things here. 1, the time limit, and 2, the inning limit. Follow the way to the right side. For Lucek, it will be, believe, looking at rosters, Wilkerson, Holden, will now be Bruner, and Smith due up next inning to try and get things going for him. Is it a drop third? No one knows the call on the field. It's out number 3. They're not calling it. Now the runner is going to go and try to score. Do we have a ghost run? Now the out is called. No clue what just happened. It looked like it was a traditional strikeout, but in the end, it's not. It retires a side nonetheless, but Reitenbach puts 3 runs on the board. End of 3 in Hudson. NMC Reitenbach leads it 3-0. Top four here in Hudson. A 3-0 lead for NMC Reitenbach over NMC Lucek in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament semifinals. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. First pitch of the inning in the zone. It's a 0-1 count to begin this at-bat for NMC Lucek. Ryan Wilkerson back in the box, the junior at Canton Hoover. His first time up today, ground out over to third base. 2 immediate strikes from Nate Downing. It's a 0-2 count on Wilkerson. After him, it will most likely be Bruner. Actually, no, it looks like they're going to keep Holden in just a hit for the pitcher. And then Chas Smith after him. Just misses off the plate this time around. But last inning, it was only a matter of time before the runs came for NMC Reitenbach, and the sky is open. Travis Sloan, RBI single, a sacrifice fly from Quentin Albert, and an RBI single the opposite way by Brady Eckert did the damage for NMC Reitenbach in the blue, who look to be on their way to making it to the championship of this prestigious tournament in its 19th year. Here comes a pitch from Downing. Curveball gets him to swing. Where's the call? No, he doesn't go. Definitely look close. The swing maybe just held back. A lot of good misses today. Can Downing get the strikeout this time around? Ground ball right side will go foul. Once again, a lot of contact to that right side. The best contact we've seen go to the left side was that RBI single from Travis Sloan. That's really the only one that was in play besides an occasional ground out. I believe there's only 1 ground out to either short or 3 today. There was a ground out and a fly out. And a swing and a miss. There's the strikeout this time around from Downing. Give him 4 on the afternoon. It's 1 up, 1 down. And now up steps Jared Holden for his second cuts. Pitched a little bit of this game, was pulled after letting a couple base runners on in the home half of the third for Jacob Bruner. He now steps in to bat over 1 on the day. The pitch, left side, right into the glove of the third baseman, Matthews. It was a liner. There's a reason it's called a hot corner, but a nice job nonetheless by Isaac Matthews to see it into the glove for out number 2. Any good team has a brick wall at third base. That is no different for NMC Reitenbach. Don't have the velo on the hit, but it had plenty of zip to it. It was a nice job by the third baseman to see it into the glove. It's a nice play. And now in the box, it will be Chas Smith, the third baseman, a double, his first time up. The pitch. A little bit too much follow through on the pitch as it goes wide. And it's a new catcher this inning for NMC Reitenbach. Grant Lahode in, the junior from Avon Lake. So Strongsville to Avon Lake is the change behind the dish. Nice curveball, clips the corner. Downing's curveball has been dangerous all afternoon. It has been his go-to pitch later in at-bats. He started off with a fastball in almost every at-bat and then goes to the off-speed. What will he do this time around? Frees him, an excellent miss. A good pitch nonetheless, but even better, plate discipline from Chas Smith to hold off. Ryan Anderson awaits in the on-deck circle for Lucek. Here comes the pitch. Curveball misses low and bounces away from Lahode. He gets it in the end. But now we have a full count, 3-2. Reitenbach looking to get out of the inning and try and add some more runs before they let Lucek get another at-bat. It's a 3-0 ball game right now. The pitch from Downing misses outside. The payoff pitch results in a walk. So Smith reaches both times today. And with 2 outs, Lucek has life on the base path.
Go, Nate, you got it, kid.
So from a junior at Edison to a junior at Canton Hoover, or correction, North Ridgeville. So Anderson, it's a big opportunity for him. Lucek needs a 2-out rally. And that can help the rally. It falls in left field for a base hit. 2 runners on now with 2 away for NMC Lucek. Another great hit today from this NMC program. Both sides of it had done a nice job changing the bat speed, changing the bat angle to what they need to do, and making good contact. That has been a big calling card of the game. Great contact from both sides. So with 2 on, 2 away, Evan Fuller steps in, and one swing of the bat can change the ball game once again. The pitch from Downing. In the zone, it's an 0-1 count. This time it's low, evens it up. The beauty about the game of baseball is that one swing of the bat can easily change the trajectory of the game. That could be the momentum they need to get back in this ball game with a tying run in the box. Fouled out of play behind, will not hit a car. That's another thing with this kind of age level and the way the field is designed, you do not want to hit a car. But a lot of the time that does happen. Downing keeping a close eye over it to the pitch. Late contact, but still fouled away. That's all you need to do in that situation. He knew it was a strike, kind of got caught off guard, and just threw the bat at it. And actually, it appears for Lucek, it is Jacob Bruner in. So Bruner, the change is complete. He also comes in for Fuller. The pitch finds the corner for strike 3. An excellent pitch from Downing. He found the sweet spot of the outside corner. Give him 5 Ks through 4 as we go to the home half of the inning. It's a 3-0 NMC Reitenbach lead. Last 2 in the lineup, then top for NMC Reitenbach in the home half of the 4th inning. They lead it 3-0 over NMC Lucek. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon in this 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament game. 1 pitch and 1 base hit right off the bat. Brody Stevenson takes it to the right side. The leadoff man is aboard for Reitenbach as they look to continue adding on the runs. Had a great 3rd inning, 3 runs scored on 3 separate hits. Sloan, Albert, and Eckert credited with RBIs. Now Ferris Tabata steps in, a bunt to the left side. This could be a bunt single. The throw across diamond is not in time. The first baseman pulled off the bag. An excellent bunt from Ferris Tabata. 2 runners on, none away. That is a definition of a perfect bunt. Did exactly what he needed to do. Got down to the ball, push it to the left side. It was a no man's land, but still, you got to give credit where credit's due to Chas Smith. Chased down the ball, had the best throw he could. It was really close to being an out, but nonetheless, Tabata beat out the throw. And with 2 on, we go back to the top. Bunt being shown and pulled back. First base charging on it. Be a 1-0 count. Just a reminder, the next game after this will start at around 6 p.m. as Longhorns will take on Release Baseball. Some of the Longhorns players starting to roll on into town. And a step off there from Bruner, trying to keep a close eye over at second base. Has made that move a couple times so far in short out. And quick pitch, another bunt goes right back to him. Throw to one is in time as he just recaptures the bag, went over it, straddled it almost, and then clips it in the end. That was a nice job, though, by Landon Fries coming over from second base, seeing no one's there to cover and getting out number one. But nonetheless, 2 runners are now in scoring position. And now here comes Mason Caterina, a walk and hit by pitch, along with 2 stolen bags thus far this afternoon. He's had himself a nice ball game. It become even nicer with a base hit. Fouled into the glove of the catcher, Friedland. 0-1 count. Bruner trying to come set. Time will be called. Now back underway. The pitch. Ground ball right side. This should score a run. Throw to one is low, but in time for out number 2. Nonetheless, it scores a run. Reitenbach now leads it 4-0. That's 2 quick outs after allowing the first 2 guys aboard. And now a runner still at third here for Isaac Matthews. The pitch. It's skied. Gonna be just into left center field on the grass and caught over at short by Heffelfinger to retire the side. 2 base hits and then 3 putouts in a row. But nonetheless, Reitenbach scores 1 on an RBI from Mason Caterina. End of 4 in Hudson. It's a 4-0 Reitenbach lead. Top 5 in Hudson in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament semifinals match between NMC Reitenbach and NMC Lucek. Reitenbach leads it 4-0 over their NMC counterpart. First pitch of the inning, we have a gapper, ladies and gentlemen. A nice bit of hitting to right center field. And now going on into second base is Gavin Couch. He is safe. A double legged out as Lucek showing some signs of life. That is one way to begin the inning. Taking it to opposite field, our first real gapper of the game. But nonetheless, a runner in scoring position immediately for NMC Lucek, who looks to put some runs on the board early and often in this inning, as they need something to get back in this game down by 4. Now Parker Heffelfinger steps in for his second cuts, walked his first time up. Now with a runner in scoring position, it becomes even more pivotal the further the game goes along for NMC Lucek to find their first run. The 1-0 count to begin this at-bat on the first of two Heffelfingers that we'll see in a row, with Parker up now and Chase up next. Downing will come set, checks his shoulder, bunt being shown, pulled back. In the zone, the throwback by Eckert is not in time. It just goes past the shortstop covering. Tabata did what he could to get on over to second base and try to trap it, but center field backup makes sure the runner doesn't advance.
Go, Nate. You got it, kid.
So Downing trying to regather himself after the attempted bunt. Will deal. Misses outside. Eckert does a nice job to go out to his right and retrieve it. Eckert, when he's been in the game, has been a brick wall behind the dish for NMC Reitenbach. He is really impressed today. The pitch. Up the gut. It's a base hit for Parker Heffelfinger, and the runner at third will be held. But nonetheless, it's two base hits to begin the top of the fifth. NMC Lucek looking to rally. Another good piece of hitting, just sending it up the gut. And now Chase Heffelfinger has a chance to advance not only his brother, but the first run of the game, which is Gavin Couch over at 3. Downing has still not been visited by the coaching staff on the mound today. Would not be surprised to see it if they're able to put a run past them. So no 1 count to begin this at bat. Chase Heffelfinger so far today, a walk and a strikeout. The pitch goes wide of Eckert. The play at the plate, there's a chance. The throw is not in time. A nice job reading the down angle by Gavin Couch as he steals home. First run of the game scored by Lucek. It's a 4-1 ball game.
Go, Nate. Relax out there.
Reading the down angle. Every high school coach preaches it. You have to read the down angle, and Gavin Couch did just that to score. And now the first mound visit of the day. So Downing will be visited. It could be a change, but I don't believe there's been any action in the bullpen of Reitenbach, who right now are in the driver's seat to advance to the championship. And if they can ride Nate Downing out and win the game, that's the most ideal situation possible. Only make it where you have 1 less arm opposed to 2 or 3 less arms. In the case of NMC Lucek, playing from behind is a big difference. You have to then put as many pitchers as you can in if your guy is struggling. And that's exactly what they did. Holden did well at first, then gave up those 3 runs, and then you put in Bruner, who has, for the most part, settled things down. And now they have another arm warming up in the bullpen. There's only so much good in saving a pitcher for the championship game if you're down. Like I said, in the case of Reitenbach, by all means, let Downing pitch until he starts getting shelled, if you will. When that happens, make the change. Otherwise, if he can get the full 7 or until the time limit, by all means, let him do so. Left field it goes in the air. Shortstop calls off, and the play is made. Nice job going on over from the turf to the grass. Tabata gets it for an out. So now with 1 away in the 5th, up steps Aiden Freinland, the catcher, for his third cut, a ground out and a walk. So the junior at Canton Hoover looking to make a big impact. A lot of juniors from this Canton Hoover team on this team.
Woo, good pitch.
Mrs. Lobby, a 1-0 count. There are 8 players on this NMC Lucek roster who play for North Canton Hoover. That is rare to see. Right side, a bloop single for Aiden Freinland. The runner will stay put at 3. So another base hit, not resulting in a run, but nonetheless, a nice bit of hitting from Freinland, just finding a bloop single. It's another runner on, another runner closer to taking the lead, or at least tying the game up. And now a courtesy runner. It'll be Evan Fuller re-entering the game. Now up steps Landon Fries, a second baseman. One run already scoring this inning for Lucek. The second one waiting 90 feet away. Downing sets and delivers. Ecker blocks it. Does a nice job to do so. Still no action in the bullpen for Reitenbach. Downing will set and deliver. Finds the corner, a get-right pitch for him. Since the second inning, he has done a nice job to find where the sweet spot is on that outside corner. Struggled in the first 2 innings of the game, but since then, almost flawless there. Up the middle, it's an RBI single for Landon Fries to make it now a 4-2 ball game. Here comes NMC Lucek, ladies and gentlemen. In all 3 areas of the field, Lucek has hit well. To left field on the ground or in the air, to center field on the ground or in the air, and to right field on the ground or in the air. They have done a nice job, no matter where the ball has been pitched, to put it in one of those 3 main spots, and it's resulted in 2 runs. So that is now the 4th hit of the inning. 2 hits prior for this inning. Now it's an 0-1 count here on Wilkerson. The pitch from Downing. Swing and a miss. It's a hefty cut. Now he's down 0-2. So the tying run awaits at first base. Downing looking for a big out, number 2. The pitch from Downing. Ground ball left side. This could be a double play. 6, 4, 3. Reitenbach gets out of the jam with a classic 6-4-3 double play. A nice job all the way around. Tabitha chucks it on over to Katerina at 2, and then Albert at 1 to seal the deal. We go to the middle of 5. NMC Reitenbach still leads Lucek 4-2. Courtney, Sloan, and Albert due up here in the home half of the 5th. NMC Reitenbach leads it 4-2. For us tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon in this first of 2 semifinal matchups in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the next game, which will be between the Longhorns and Release Baseball. Right in front of the catcher, throw down to 1 is in time. 1 up, 1 down for the NMC Lucek defense. Just hit right in front of the catcher, Freiland. A simple throwdown gets the job done, and now that will bring up Travis Sloan, who had an RBI single his last time up. That hit changed the game as a whole. The first run that scored the game, it was a nice bit of hitting. The lefty took it to the left side, just splitting third and short. He did exactly what he needed to do on that pitch. With no one on, a little less pressure, but still wants to get on the base path. Believe it got through the netting. Makes us feel a lot less safe, but nonetheless, a 0-1 count. The pitch. Another one goes over the fence. On that note, thanks to Hudson High School for hosting this tournament. They host a lot of games throughout the summer. don't have to do it. No high school really has to host games, but credit to them for allowing teams to play at this beautiful facility. The 0-2. Ground ball left side. It's going to go on over to short. Heffelfinger throws cross diamond to Wilkerson for out number 2. It's 2 up, 2 down. And now it goes to Quinton Albert, the first baseman. 2 flyouts so far, one of them being a sacrifice fly to right field in his last at-bat. The pitch. Runs inside, it'll be a 1-0 count. Bruner still sitting on 2 Ks on the afternoon. And time will be called. In around an hour and 10 minutes, the Longhorns will take on Release Baseball in the other semifinal of this year's Diamond League tournament in the 16U age group. Foul ball right side, and in the bleachers, and over. Brady Eckert awaits in the on-deck circle for the home team. The pitch from Bruner, swing and a miss, gets Albert to chase low. And variance has been the key for Jacob Bruner, mixing up his spots and mixing up his pitch. That is why he has had so much success upon entry into the ball game. Foul and a nice play on over in the third base coach's side. I believe it's called a coach's box, but not really a complete box. But nonetheless, anytime you have a coach fielding play, it's special. Misses outside and up this time around. So now we go full count, 3-2 on Albert. Bruner looking to get out of the inning. 1-2-3. Swing and a miss. Albert cuts low. It's a strikeout. The throw down to 1 is in plenty of time. Bruner retires the side in order. End of 5 in Hudson. It's a 4-2 NMC Reitenbach lead. We have a pitching change here in the top of the 6th for NMC Reitenbach. Cole Lemeister coming on in from center field to pitch for Nate Downing. His day is done as Austin McCreary, the junior at Indian Valley, will now play in center field. Lucek came close to tying the game up last inning. This time around, the pressure is even more on as they're down to their final 6 outs of the tournament. If they're unable to make something happen, it could even be 3 depending on how long this inning takes. Granted, this inning would need to take a good 35 minutes, but still, you never know. It's baseball. Swing and a miss on that pitch from Holden. He is up After him, Chaz Smith and Ryan Anderson, the three that Lucek is sending up this inning. The pitch from Lemeister, foul to the backstop once again. So Lemeister so far has seen a lot of contact from his pitches as Holden has fouled a couple away. The pitch. Runs inside and freezes him for strike three. Holden didn't see it coming. Lemeister, one batter faced and 1 K to his name. Definitely a close one on the inside corner, but perfectly painted. I don't think that could have gone any more inside. Definition of a perfect pitch as Cole Lemeister didn't see him really warm up, but he is plenty warm. And now here comes Chaz Smith, a tough out to get, had a double his first time up and a walk, so has not been retired yet today. The pitch, misses up and out, 1-0 count. Chaz Smith, the only player on this team from Edison, as we mentioned earlier, a heavy presence of Vikings from Canton Hoover. The pitch, fouled into the glove of Eckert. Regression, I believe it will be another change behind the dish. Laholte in now. Reitenbach has flipped catchers pretty much every other inning. It's not a bad move, especially with it being a doubleheader day if you win. The pitch from Lemeister, swing and a miss, gets Smith to cut on through. The on-deck hitter thought that was strike three, but nope, only two. Still one more opportunity for Smith to make something happen. Lemeister comes set and delivers, misses well outside. It was a gutsy move to change pitchers. Downing settled in with a 6-4-3 double play to end last inning. But Lemeister has looked really good on the mound thus far for Reitenbach as he looks to close this game out with a 2-inning save. Gets past Lahote this time around. Now he just needs to take a second to settle. Time is on Reitenbach's side. All you need to do, take a deep breath, take a couple extra seconds on the mound. If the batter in the box calls time, so be it. Get your pitch, get your set, get your feel exactly the way you want it to be. Misses upstairs, it goes past Lahote. It's a 1-out walk for Chaz Smith. And now Ryan Anderson, he's done some damage so far today, will step back in. The damage he's done, a base hit that almost scored a run. It felt like any base hit last inning that Lucek hit should have scored a run, but nonetheless only 2 on the board for them. This is the tying run in the box. Lemeister deals. Skied into right center field in no man's land. Out in center field is Austin McCreary. He retrieves it for out number 2. That's a welcome to the ball game gift for him. And now here comes Jacob Bruner, still in for Evan Fuller. He's only at bat of the day, struck out looking. The pitcher looks to help his cause with 2 away and a 2-run deficit to overcome. Lemeister will come set, keeping a close eye over at 1. This is upstairs. And similar to Eckert, Lahote trying to be active behind the dish and potentially attempt the back pick. Lemeister will come set, keeps a close eye still and delivers. Chopped off the bat, almost a double play, but just goes a little too slow off the bat. It goes to 2, nonetheless, and that gets them out of the inning. A nice job by the defense. It was a low, slow roller, but nonetheless, composure shown by Katarina to retire the side. Middle of 6 in Hudson. It's a 4-2 ball game. Eckert, Lahode, and Stevenson do up in the home half of the 6th for Reitenbach as they lead it 4-2. For just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon in semifinal 1 of 2 in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament in the 16U age group. Skips past the catcher this time around. It's Eckert, Lahode, and Stevenson do up this inning. Combined between them, 2 base hits, 2 strikeouts, a flyout, and a walk, and on top of it, 2 stolen bags. Might be low in the lineup, but nonetheless, there's plenty of danger that can be from Reitenbach's side of things. The pitch. Finds the corner. Burner, since entry to the ballgame, has pitched well, coming in the 3rd after Holden gave up a few runs. Delivers again. Ground ball goes up the middle. Does a sneak past the second baseman. A sliding effort. Sees it into the glove, but still, it's an infield single for Brady Eckert, who's now 2 for 2 on the afternoon. It's simple hitting, but it gets the job done, but still, credit where credit's due. An excellent sliding effort by Landon Fries over at second base to keep it in front of him, but nonetheless, the leadoff man is aboard. Now here comes Grant Lahode, caught in the top of the inning. The throwback, now a rundown for Eckert, a little bit of a look back. He knows what's going on. The throw to 2, goes past. Eckert is safe. He now goes to 3. There is no play. No one's at 3. He takes a turn and looks and will stay put at 3. A dead duck at 1 turns into a runner in scoring position 90 feet away from touching home. A crazy chain of events for NMC Reitenbach. He was as dead as you can be at first base. No chance of going back. Goes to 2. The throw goes wide, and he just continues to run. And now Lahode has a chance for an RBI. And here is his RBI, potentially, as it's a base hit. It will go down as an RBI. It's a 5-2 ball game. So what was supposed to be 1 out, no one on, has turned into no outs and a 5-2 ball game. I mean, technically on the dive, you're going to call that a base hit, so we're going to do so as well. It's an RBI single. The pitch misses low. But if you're Jacob Brunner right now, you thought you had 1 or 2 outs, but now you still have to work from 0, basically. A throwback, this time not in time. Now Austin Mercury batting for the first time today in for the designated hitter Stevenson. Brunner will set, still a runner at first, will deal. Swing and a miss. And as we said a little bit ago, it might be low in the lineup, but still, there's a chance for danger for NMC Reitenbach, and plenty of danger has occurred. So 1-2 count here on the junior at Indian Valley. After him, it goes to Ferris Tabita. Up the middle it goes, avoids the double play. The throw to 1 is in time. A nice job by Heffelfinger over as short to get 1 out, and that helps the cause of NMC Lucek. We've seen it a couple times today, hesitation in the infield, but that's a good hesitation. Chase Heffelfinger charged it, thought about it for a brief moment, trying to go to 2. At this point in the game, down by 3, you need 1 out. The lead runner, yes, would be great, but at the same time, you don't want to waste an out trying to be fancy. He did the right thing, took the extra second and threw across a diamond. It might have been a low throw, but nonetheless, the first baseman Wilkerson got it. Chop foul to the left side this time around. Ferris Tabita, his last time up, had a base hit, and before that walked. Pitcher sets and delivers, left side. It's a base hit for Ferris Tabita. They're going to hold a runner at 3rd. It's a base hit once again, so he is now 2 for 2 as well. So both Strongsville kids that are in the lineup right now are 2 for 2 with 2 base hits and a walk in the same exact order. A walk, then 2 base hits. a scary box score resemblance between Ferris Tabata and Brady Eckert. So Lahode now stands at third. Time will be called for a mound visit. You also need to be kind of cautious of the clock. I believe the game started maybe a minute or two early. So right now, for the 2-hour time limit, you're looking at around 5:25, 5:30. So there's one out. You still have 20 minutes to work with. But if you go past that 20 minutes, the game most likely ends. So you need to be careful here with warming up a new pitcher. That's what looks like exactly is going to happen here. So we'll step aside. Lucek trailing this one 5-2 with runners at the corners. Back on after the pitching change. Ryan Anderson now on the pitch for NMC Lucek as they find themselves in a 5-2 hole. For us tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon in our first of two semifinal matchups in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament in the 16U age group. After this game, we have Longhorns versus Release approximately 20 minutes after this game goes final. So Anderson comes on in from left field now to pitch. The third pitcher of the day for NMC White. And a big story of this game, though, the hits. The hits have been aplenty as of late. 3 in this inning alone for Reitenbach. Last inning, 4 for Lucek. Been a lot of hits so far today, and the runs that have resulted in it are kind of less than you would expect. So Lemeister, the pitcher, walks, and now here comes Mason Katerina. With the bases loaded, has a chance to do some damage. The run rule is 8 after 6. So right now with a 3-run lead, you need 5 more to end the game now. The pitch. In the zone, nothing in 1 count. Earlier in the game, maybe that's one you swing at, but with the lead in hand, bases loaded, wait for your pitch. If you see an error from the pitcher, take advantage. We are back after the camera took a vacation via our camera battery losing power even though it was being charged. No clue how the heck that happened, but gotta love technology. Nonetheless, 3 more runs scored, making it now an 8-2 ball game here in the top of the 7th. So Lucek down to their final 3 outs. The pitch. This is outside. It'll be Gavin Couch, Parker Heffelfinger, and Chase Heffelfinger tasked with keeping this game alive for the white team. The pitch. Misses upstairs. So the Meister came in last inning, had 1 K, and got out with the only damage being a walk. Otherwise, 5 innings of great pitching from Nate Downing. That has been the catalyst for this lead for NMC Reitenbach, who are in the driver's seat to make an appearance in the final. Here comes the pitch from the Meister. Runs inside on him, just misses the corner. It is going to be assumed that the blue team is going to let their closer finish out this game and go for a 2-inning save. The delivery. Swing and a miss. That's 1 out closer to the finals. That's his 2nd K of the game. And now NMC Lucek down to their final 2 outs of the tournament. Parker Heffelfinger, 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit and a walk, steps in. Here comes the pitch from the Meister. Misses out, a 1-0 count. After Parker goes to Chase Heffelfinger. Gonna miss low. And another story of this game, many storylines in this game, but nonetheless, the zone. It has changed constantly. It's in a battle of who can find the zone better. And Reitenbach has won that battle. Throw across from Matthews is in plenty of time on a nice stretch by Albert. Sound the final countdown. 1 out remains in the tournament for NMC Lucek. So after that ground out, it now goes to Chase Heffelfinger, the last hope of NMC Lucek. The windup and now the pitch. The curve misses the count. Lemaitre fouled away to the right side. A lot of foul contact today in the ball game, and that has been just a testament of the hitting ability of both of these teams. Even though it's an ball game, a big lead, obviously, for Reitenbach. It's been a great game for both teams. It's been a couple defensive things that have made the difference. Into left field, we have a double potentially. Heffelfinger will go and trot to 2. Will he try a leg out a triple? No, he will not. But it's a 2-out double for Chase Heffelfinger to inject some life into Lucek's team at the end. Once again, after this, the Longhorns will take on release. Just got the starting lineup for the Longhorns team. Looking forward to seeing them play after this game concludes. The winner of that matchup plays most likely NMC Reitenbach. So now Aiden Freinland steps in for his 4th cuts of the ball game. A base hit, a walk, and a ground out to his name. The pitch. Just misses outside. Lemeister will take a second and comes set, checks over the shoulder, trying to keep Heffelfinger honest over at 2. The delivery misses outside. So Lemeister trying to do 2 things at once, just focus on the batter. That is probably the best thing that he can do right now. That helps. A curveball in the zone. An excellent get-right pitch. The throwback ends the game! Way to go, boys! What a throw by Brady Eckert! Finally Lally gets the back pick down at 2 and ends NMC Lucek's tournament run. NMC Reitenbach dances to the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament Finals, winning 8-2. If it wasn't confirmed already, it is now. Your player of the game, it has to go to Brady Eckert. An excellent day at the sticks, 2 for 2 in RBI, 2 stolen bags, and a walk. But add on top of it, the game-sealing back pick at 2, a dime thrown down. It was a perfect throw, just got him in time. The Mustang does his job once again and gives NMC Reitenbach a chance at a championship early in the year. It's been a great day so far for baseball, but it's nowhere near over. Game 2 up next. The Longhorns will take on Release Baseball in a clash. We'll see the winner take on NMC Reitenbach here at 8:30. To stay up to date on all of Diamond League action, follow the Diamond League on Twitter. To stay up to date on all of my endeavors with sports media, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and on X, and as well subscribe here to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and put on push notifications to be notified when we upload or go live. But with that, that'll do it for Game 1 here at Hudson. NMC Reitenbach the winner. Have a good afternoon, everyone. I've been Nathan Smee. We'll see you here in a couple of minutes for game number 2.